Exhausted and tired, Ciri collapsed in the swamp. Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Velen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
My mind's like war. Never know when you're done.
Seems everything's ready.
Aye. Soon as we catch sight of them, we'll block the road against the whole unit if need be. And, you know, I think it's a great plan all round, and I'm always glad to help. And it's not like I'm not eager to crack some holier-than-thou bugger skulls, but seeing as we've got a Doppler, wouldn't it have...
Too suspicious. Think about it. Menge disappears, then shows up with a scar on his face to release Dandelion.
I suppose you're right.
Priscilla, what are you doing here?
Some child brought a note from Dudu. The convoy will leave at dawn. May I stay with you? I can't stand it. Sitting at home, worrying about Dandelion.
Never fear, my dear. You'll get your warbler back. Just hope he's got his... Damn it! Gotta watch the rhymes in the presence of a lady.
Go back to town.
Please, I shan't be any trouble.
Oh, come on, Geralt. Leave it go. Let her stay. Look at her. Oh, weepy-eyed. Like my Mutsy with his guts knotted up.
Fine, she can stay. On one condition.
I know. As soon as the fighting starts, I'm to stand at a distance.
Not much happening just yet. And there may be some time before it does.
Well, how about a game of Gwent?
Sure, let's play.
This was a stupid idea.
You're the one who wanted to play.
They're coming!
Priscilla, stay. Dandelion. Damn it.
Go after him!
Let's dance.
Stop farting about and go after Dandelion!
All roads lead to Mahakam.
Shit, lost him. Gotta look for tracks. Go through here.
Come on!
Prints are deep. Horse was carrying a heavy load.
Get going! Yeehaw!
Hoofprints.
The plague! Damn damnation!
Anyone ride through here? 2 men, one slung over the saddle like a sack.
Oh, aye, something of the kind, Dash. But 'twere a wench you were carrying, swear it on me head, squealing and wailing so.
Looks like it might have started limping.
Expect me to do? Chop his legs off at the knees? Didn't even know what he was after.
Think someone let something slip.
If Big Willie got pissed again, we went to jabbering him at the workshop.
Just who to get pissed with? Witch hunters? Even Big Willie's not that daft.
By the way, how do you get that nickname? I mean, he's even short for a dwarf.
Think they'll confiscate the paintings?
They'll never find them all. Who the fuck's this now?
Their horse collapsed. Can't be far.
Hey! You! What the hell's afoot here?
What is it?
You tell me! One of them hunters barged into our hut, turned us out before we could
There another man with him? Tall, dark-haired?
Aye, jabbering the whole time.
Dandelion. So, Hunter's barricaded himself inside.
Truth be told,
Where's this other way in?
aren't you curious? It's an ordinary tunnel.
We don't let strangers in.
Want to get rid of...
Honest?
Thanks.
And how can I be sure that you won't try anything?
I'll go with you. Not like I really have a choice yet, do I?
And there'll be no trickery along the way. I could ring your neck like a fat hen.
Yes, but I also realize you won't. My corpse is worth nothing to you, whereas alive, like I said, 100 gold ingots. 100 gold ingots. No more, no less. Or I'm not Julian Alfred Pancras Viscount de Lettenhove.
Viscount? Come on. Everybody calls you Dandelion.
That, my friend, is what we call an assumed identity. Can't expect me to reveal my full title to every goitered idiot I run across. Now, if you could just unbind... You've made a wise choice. Very wise. Might not be more than a sergeant today, but... Tomorrow?
Quiet! I thought I heard something.
What? No, you see, Ian gags, we don't...
Pathetic.
Geralt, must you ruin everything? I had him just where I wanted him. It is good to see you, friend. Been a while since you were last in Novigrad. What's...
Come on, we'll talk outside.
Priscilla! What are you doing here?
You all right? You had me worried sick.
Dandelion, you rascal. Got this lass to thank for his racing after yous. She chivied and chivied.
Shame you arrived too late to see us hoodwink that hunter. I had a plan all set, but then Geralt...
Dandelion, I need to ask you something. It's important, so focus. Where's Ciri?
Ciri? I thought, seeing how you're here, you haven't seen her? Well, I don't know where she is.
I know you tried to help her. Gotta say, I'm having trouble understanding why you went to Whoreson Jr. of all people.
No one else came to mind. Maybe given more time, I'd have done things differently, but Ciri said the Wild Hunt was on her tail. Whoreson seemed pretty harmless by comparison.
Something went wrong.
So you've heard everything. I hope you're not mad. You can't be. My plan was perfect. Until we put it in motion. How was I supposed to know Menge was after Dudu?
Heard enough about your plan. Need to know what happened to Ciri now. When'd you last see her?
We were on Temple Isle, running from Whoreson's men.
Grab the bitch!
We have to! We're almost there!
Guess you're in for it. They're headed for the square. After them.
Guards! Guards!
Dandelion!
Ciri! Ciri? Damn it!
Arrest that man!
Ah, what an adventure. One minute we were pulling off the heist of the century, the next we were prey. A pack of hunters on our tail.
Yeah, a splendid story, but I think I've had my fill of this boasting. Come, Zoltan. We must convince the halflings they saw nothing at all.
Gave me enough material for a volume of ballads. And this one will sell like hotcakes.
Right. Best bit's when the guard draped you over his saddle like a sack of corn. Stands to make you a fortune.
Time will tell. You're getting to be grumpy in your old age.
I'm just worried.
About who? Ciri? Have a little faith, Geralt. You have any idea how she fights? The girl can take care of herself, believe me. Anyway, she's got to come back for that little box. The trinket that started it all.
Mean this?
You get it from Whoreson? Whoa, Ciri'll be overjoyed. Whoreson, on the other hand's got to be pretty furious.
Whoreson's dead.
Ooh, guess you're no stranger to fury either. Well, I can't say I regret the man's abrupt passing. Deserved it as much as he deserved that awkward nickname. What about our old friend Siggy Reuven? Been to see him yet?
He's fine.
Oh, that's too bad. Because there's a good chance he's furious with me.
Ciri ever tell you what this is? And Whoreson, why'd she go to him with it?
She went to Whoreson because I took her there.
Could have guessed that was your idea.
What? Her magic bauble was broken. Whoreson had access to the mages who could fix it. Besides, she needed help deciphering a curse. It's incantation.
What was Ciri's interest in this curse? Did she want to cast it or lift it? She tell you?
She wasn't all that willing to talk about it. I didn't want to pry.
The one time when it might have been useful.
But I'm almost positive she meant to lift it.
Off who? What? Or was it about her directly?
No. I don't think so. I mean, she didn't look cursed. But boy, was she in a hurry.
Know any more about the curse? Something specific, a detail, anything?
Well, I know the words.
You're kidding.
No, they were Elven. Ciri was constantly repeating them to herself. Probably not to forget. Went like this. Vafail Elaine, Kiadmil Foli. Gladiv Dorn Ep Tenaid, Bundro Isne Iakas.
Doesn't mean a thing to me.
Even less to me.
Damn it, that's just not enough. Ciri say anything else?
Didn't say much at all, to be honest. Geralt, she's no longer that little girl who ran around Kaer Morhen. Sure, she's still impulsive, alive, but she's also stubborn and sulky. Apple didn't fall far from the tree, let me tell you.
Right. She slipped away again. I was so close.
She came here from Velen. Somebody there helped her, apparently. Maybe she went back.
Doubt it. Talk to the Baron there. He's the one helped Ciri. Said she rode off to Novigrad to look for Yen and me. And Yen's in Skellige, looking into traces she thinks Ciri left behind there.
So... Skellige?
Skellige.
You two have chatted enough. Now it's my turn to talk to Dandelion.
And I'll gladly have a go at him when you're done. Let's get back to the Rosemary in time.
Well, I've certainly had my share of excitement for one day. A juicy roast in a soft bed with fluffy pillows. I think that's the least I'm owed. We haven't seen each other, talked in ages. Consider dropping by if you're in the area.
I'm sure to be by sometime soon.
I'll hold you to that, Geralt. See you soon. And thanks again for today.
Get out. Why ever would he want that? We are grateful. We wanted to demonstrate.
Portrait of the Hierarch. Nice.
Ah, there's nothing really. Got oodles of them. Just, if you wouldn't mind not mentioning where you got it. All right?
All right. Farewell.
Ages.
Do not get in my way.
That a threat?
Duke's only giving you a bit of advice. But if it's threats you want...
He'll...
As long as the damp don't make me sick.
I'm not talking to you.
The last individual who tried to come in on my business, it took them a month to find him. Am I being clear, Ciri?
What's the fuss about? Can you not treat me as a bit of healthy competition?
Why are you even talking to him, Duke? I've always maintained 2 smashed knees are worth 1,000 words.
Oh, get out! Glad you came.
There a problem?
A problem? There's some kind of problem here, gents. Oh, just wanted you to meet my new pals before they bugger the fuck off. Because we're just parting, right?
We'll have our reckoning yet, Ciri. Soon.
What's this? Some flea-ridden mutant got you scared, Duke? Just say the word. I'll take care of him. Take a peek at what he's got inside, then make the midget eat it. Sound good?
Next time, Earl. Let's go.
Right, and don't show your hides round here ever again. Well, that puts me up to the neck in fucking shite without a shovel.
Shady, those guys. Who were they?
Puffed up fish bladders, Duke. Word does he's out to be the new Whoreson Jr., but the bug specifically caught.
And the other?
Earl. A scumjug like few others. Skin of my heart. Back in Mahakam, we'd send sow buggers like that down the coalface with a bundle of powder.
What's this all about? Doing business with them?
Exactly the ploughing opposite. You see, Geralt, old pal...
About to ask me for...
The thing is, to pay off the debt...
Getting better, but...
Not the playing of it, mind you, but the cards themselves. Rarest of them... Got a buyer in...
Fine. We'll try to hunt down those...
Fringilla, Vigo, Isengrim, and John Natalis. Devilish hard to get hold.
Wait, you don't even know where...
Nah, it's not as bad as that. Unfortunately, the...
Zed.
Big fish in the card pond. As a...
No problem.
Is this truly what you want? To be a purveyor of cheap prawns and watered-down wine?
Hey, I can't control what I inherit.
But you can control what you do with it.
I know, which is exactly why I'm considering...
Oh, you're always considering. If there's not one thing, it's another. Let me know when you finally decide.
I haven't the strength, Geralt. Perhaps you can talk some sense into him. I haven't the strength, Geralt. Perhaps you can talk some sense into
Black ones, Redanians, as long as they pay and don't hit.
What was that about?
She spat in my face. Or might as well have. Called me a whoremonger and a witless hack. Can you imagine? Wit is my forte.
Gotta say, Priscilla's really growing on me.
Save it.
And why don't you save your pouting? Prove to her she's wrong.
Exactly what I plan to do. I've always dreamed of having my own cabaret. A bit of paint and plaster, and this place will do splendidly. Just one hitch. I need coin. So, if you happen...
Where do you get this cabaret?
It's been a dream for years. Ever since we went to see one in Oxenford.
I remember.
How could you forget? And this place will be even... That is, of course...
How much do you need? Maybe I can lend you the...
Thank you, Geralt, but I refuse to take a single crown from you. You know what they say. Fastest way to lose a... But a favor?
What kind of favor?
I dated this girl once, Sophronia. That's a name if you can believe it. Has a merchant for a... We can borrow the coin.
Name rings a bell. Isn't this the woman you abandoned without saying a word? Stepped out for a bottle of wine, never to return?
Well, I bought that wine for a reason.
Long time ago, that.
Been away a while, sure. Which is why I need to draw on your authority. You've got some, you know. No matter what you might think.
Fine. Tell me what you want. Got a feeling you've a plan all cooked up.
Sophronia could still be holding a grudge after our unfortunate parting. But with a touch of help from you, I know she'll forgive me. And then give me that loan.
What's this help entail?
First of all, we need to borrow a dull... Get that.
Let's say I agree and go see me.
Something I have to finish.
Fine, but...
Geralt, the only buts in this plan will be the... Get the sword from Madame...
Old man knew when left me a gift last time. What? I have never give black ones.
What's he schemed up this time?
Oh!
Must be mad running around.
Ah. You know the Ballad of Wanda, who scorned in her garden?
Did you see those poor wretches who fled Venice? Mage hunters. Thought things couldn't get any worse.
Well, well.
Ah! Do not, I repeat, do not come any closer.
Just look at the freak. Leave me be, or I shall call my husband.
You're that madman wanting to sail to Skellige.
A true albino.
What do you want from me?
So good to see you.
You and Dudu know each other well?
Yes, though he's never told me much about himself. He was a merchant once?
Mm-hmm. Dudu always had a penchant for enterprise. Probably too honest to succeed in Novigrad, though.
Precisely. I've told him countless times that no matter how many times he changes his appearance, the good in him will always emerge. Bloodthirsty tyrants and vicious assassins. He played them so poorly. That must be why. Whereas he always made for an excellent trusted servant or ghost of the old...
Got a request. Need to borrow one of your props. One of the swords you use for stage battles.
My. Whatever do you need that for?
I don't know.
Oh, yes.
Thanks.
Truth is, we're already dependent on the black markets, economically.
You're late to the bounce, a slap in the mouth to work in.
Well.
Heard of you.
Come on.
Show me what you got. Time to end this.
never given me
It's
nothing
life.
but floppy diddly.
Sometimes
Don't know.
God, kiss me trousers.
I haven't
Saying
the
I'm no
strength to
good
go
at
up.
giving.
Perhaps you can talk some sense into him.
As long as they pay and don't hit.
Easy.
Hey, darling. Like what you see?
Easy.
How are things, Dudu?
So, I suppose. Might have been days in the past when I'd have said, wonderful.
Gotta admit, your Menga, it's a brilliant impersonation.
Don't remind me. I'm rather disgusted.
Come on, he wasn't all out terrible.
You understand nothing. A Doppler assumes more than a man's external appearance. I've learned what a scoundrel had knocking about in his head. Once I became him, not an hour passed before I felt the urge to break a sorceress's fingers. After 2, I caught myself lusting to impale someone, and immediately after that, it hit me. The paranoid fear of a Doppler.
Dudu, tell me, the halfling Biberveld goes from being a prosperous merchant.
Prefer the long...
Short, please.
The war.
I was under the impression...
Some do, but I... And then a ship full of my goods sank. I pulled through somehow, but when inflation hit...
Ever considered leaving? Forget...
What for? To pass from the frying pan into the fire? The war's not yet crept here.
But you don't have to be.
I've assumed many forms over the years, and in spite of all, life was a...
Take care of yourself, Dudu.
Oh, those bigots haven't the cut.
Think I'd kiss me trousers.
Got a minute?
For you, my friend.
Ran into Molly.
Molly? Which
one you promised to show? Butterfly collection. You have all...
Molly didn't need
How do you
Huh.
Who won? I bet. Probably...
Actually, she'd caught my...
And?
That, my friend, is not your...
Got a portrait of Hierarch Hemmelford I'm willing to...
Yes, those Wonderful.
Gotta tell me, how do you wind up owning this?
You'll never believe this. I inherited it.
You're right, I don't...
Alonzo ruled the local underworld with... This place is one of... And I plan to...
See you, Dandelion.
Snake eyes. Got a snake's tongue as well.